welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool 9, Bournemouth 0. What the actual hell has just happened at Anfield? I'll tell you what, the Reds have turned up. They've decided that today at Anfield, Saturday kickoff in the sunshine, the season starts here. They've decided that we're only going to play. It's a shortened fixture list this season. We've started with 2 points. The season starts here. Bobby Firmino, magnificent. Diaz, magnificent. Trent, magnificent. Robbo, magnificent. Van Dijk, magnificent. Joe Gomez, give me a word better than magnificent. Absolutely incredible. The whole team, just sensational. Everything that's been missing from the games so far this season since the Community Shield was there. And it was beyond some of the stuff we've seen in some of the greatest Liverpool sides ever to grace this league. You know, other Jurgen Klopp sides. Ruthless, absolutely tireless, ruthless, worked for each other on and off the ball throughout the entirety of the game. And they got the just rewards, and absolutely just, Roberto Firmino, even I was saying this week, not sure, is he the right player for these kind of games? He dropped in, he did his Bobby magic, but he also, he was a nuisance. He occupied the centre halves as well. Diaz, that's the Diaz that we saw for the final 35 minutes against Palace, the one we want to see every single minute of every single game of every single week. Unplayable. Mo Salah, rubbish, didn't even score. How could you not score when Liverpool score 9 goals? Terrible, get rid. Wow, just amazing. He'll be fuming. He had that massive chance in the second half and he put it over, but ultimately no one really cared. Look, there's a moment in that game where we're getting the score updates and Palace are ahead at City, and by the end someone turned to me and said, Palace have won and Haaland scored. I couldn't give a shit. Could not give a shit. I just want to see Liverpool win football matches again. No one else in this league is our concern. We are our concern. Supporting this amazing football club is our concern, and enjoying the ride no matter what. And they gave us something to enjoy, because enjoyment's been a little thin on the ground. You've really had to reach for the enjoyment in the last few weeks. But no, my God, 9. The fact that we're here, right? The atmosphere was better at 9-0 than it literally was for the rest of the game. We scored the 9th and we started shouting, we want 10, and there was this guttural roar that went up from the crowd of it was like the fan base was reborn today, absolutely reborn. We mean business. Look, I've no idea how this season's going to pan out, no one does, but if Liverpool are going to put effort in like that, and if we're going to play like that, still with so many top quality first team options out injured, then look, the rest of the league, the rest of Europe's going to have to take notice. Got to make sure that we don't put that shifting again against Newcastle, and we've got to do it in the Merseyside derby. We've got to do it every week, twice a week now until mid-November. But if we can do it now, it's proven that it's possible. Until that point, we had our lingering doubts. Those fears are going to exist in the back of our brains. I've said it before, I still feel broken from Paris, I do, but it's just something about this today, and ultimately it's because I watched Liverpool score 9 goals. Certainly a major contributing factor. But wow, it's reminded us what we all knew all along. Liverpool are incredible, this manager's incredible, these players are incredible. When they fight and they die for this shirt, for us, there's basically no one who can stop them, and certainly not Bournemouth, and certainly not today. What a wonderful afternoon it's been at Anfield, an absolute pleasure to get back out here and support the Reds in the sunshine. Just great, just absolutely great. Spare a thought for poor old Bournemouth, because they just got absolutely blown off the pitch. And you know what, when your manager wears that cardigan in this heat, he probably deserves punishment. Maybe he likes it, to be honest. He's probably a bit of a sweaty sadist, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I loved that today. I mentioned before, I thought Joe Gomez was exceptional. He was absolutely brilliant today. Trent really answered his critics. I thought the way he tracked back, time and time again, was great. Harvey Elliott was just a little magician in that first half, and it's great to see Carvalho get involved too, because obviously we've had to rotate. Fingers crossed there's nothing bad with Harvey when he came off. Fingers crossed it is just an integration process. But look, pre-season's done now. This is when the season should be. We should be right into the season by now, and Liverpool look ready to actually start the season. Yes, it's a shame there were 3 games prior to this, but honestly, who's asked? Liverpool are up and running. We finally got a win in the Premier League. The goal difference is as it should be and beyond. I love this football team, I always have, and I'm glad they've finally given us that this season to really get the fire lit in our bellies. We can kick on from here, and I believe we will. Right, more to come from us. Chloe and Chris are going to be outside the ground. Chris has done the In the Ground podcast, brand new podcast on Redmen Plus. sort of taking the place of the instant match reaction, but from people who are inside the game. That's going to be going up on redmenplus.com, as is the instant match reaction from the studio where Ross and Errol are there as well. We've got loads to keep you occupied on YouTube, on podcast, and of course on Plus as well. So you need extra content of Liverpool in your life. Why wouldn't you? The Reds have just scored 9 goals. Nine. They've levelled the Premier League record. All is well again. And apparently there's a midfielder on the way. If you want to hear my thoughts on that, head over to Makes TV. There's going to be a vlog on there from this game as well. So much. So good. So happy. Hope you're happy too. Have a wonderful evening.